Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Moro Abdul Razak. Yenno eni nkomo. Moro mache.
Good morning.
Okay. Moro, as I say, me catch you now today.
Me chine nya nti English ne chine meko.
Enya hwe English ni chine kwa ye pa. Ba sa me kan what ya say?
Me tasie.
Yo. Na Moro Northeast. Nalerigu NDC ya womo kwa ye JM. We are sorry. Ade na munim fa won NDC for am.
Sir Sadness no omunyina free Nalerigu nurses midwifery training college. So until 10 executives won Nalerigu midwifery training college, you know. Omu organize omunyina say JM member regional capital Northeast. Until yanko. So let's go and welcome John Dramani Mahama. So the number as expected to come to wave at John Dramani Mahama. The number increased when the information got into town that John Mahama was on his way into Nalerigu. So everybody in the institution or in the college poured out into the street to wave at John Dramani Mahama. So until sa issue no JM Odru Nalerigu into omintimi nko inside town. Say road ni nyina omu block road ni nyina. So JM no train neka na di onkomo 3 minutes mannes no. So he moved into the rally ground, the Deba grounds, to inaugurate the regional executives and then other working committees. So the nurses moved from their institution just on the road to the Deba grounds, and they were in their numbers with flyers written, JM, we are sorry, JM, forgive us. So when they came into the Deba grounds, they overpowered the security and the regional executives. So we could not do anything than to allow them to come into the program. So when they came, the former president said, allow them to come. He spoke to the security and the regional executives. So we allowed, when they came, they personally, nobody instructed them. They went down on their knees, apologizing to the former president for what they didn't know and did in 2016. They were lied to, they were deceived by this incompetent and nepotistic government into voting for them. And now they cannot even have anything right in their various institutions. So that is the whole issue. But before JM's arrival into Northeast region, we had even information that the MPP in Northeast region were planning to mar the program. They were planning to use whatever means, state power, and then any dubious means to mar the beauty of his visit into the region, just so that the vice president will be happy. And these issues, at least in our politics, and Ghana has grown in terms of our democratic governance. We should elevate our politics above this. And our caution to the MPP is that we are not perturbed, we are not worried. We are very much alert and aware of whatever plans, whatever schemes, whatever ploys they have in the region. And we are ready for them. If they are to use state power to their benefit, we are ready. And the citizens, the common citizens are watching and are looking at all of us. The students, as we speak, and then the staff of the management of the institution are being victimized. They are pursued. They are being harassed. As we speak, the principal and other staff have been invited to Accra. So we are saying that Ghana is not for Akufo-Addo and MPP. Ghana is not for Bawume and MPP. Ghana is for all of us. Let's make sure that in the 2016 elections, what they were doing, John Dramani Mahama could have used state power to come at them. But we felt that we were in a democratic state and no one should victimize the other. Bawumia campaigned in a secondary school, not even a tertiary. He campaigned in Nalerigu Senior High School. Dr. Bawumia campaigned in Nalerigu Nursing and Midwifery Training College. He campaigned at Gambaga College, established by the NDC. Just recently, President Akufo-Addo went to Bolgatanga Senior High school to campaign. We are not saying anything. What kind of leadership are we having? Where did we go wrong? Akufo-Addo shouldn't send Ghana back to the dark days. He shouldn't do that.
Okay.
We are not going to allow them to steer the nation into a ditch. We would talk and would tell him that we are ready for whatever action that he's going to visit on us.
All right. Tomorrow, wouldn't says some students, no more campus. And now say now one more vacation into no one more film and I attain executives no a cofa so one may say
students, Omunye students, people are saying that they are not students. They are students.
Moro, get my question clear. The Amibisane say, are you aware? Say, were they in campus that the 10 executives organized them? And now say, now one more fear because we are aware said they are on vacation. It's one more free fear and a bar, yeah. And now you one more our campus are more trying actual licensure exams and more organize or more mobile. We want to establish that fact.
Yes. Not all of them are on vacation. The students are there. Those who poured into the streets are in campus. They are not in. They didn't organize them from their various homes to come and see the former president or to come and welcome the former president. They organized them from the Nalerigu Nursing and Midwifery Training College. That is the fact.
At the end, there 10 executives. You can't tell so they are NDC. And Mabunua, Womo, various tertiary institutions. It's a DNA 10 executives in the team organizing Womosa Womomara, no Momba Maye, a yo, yet way. Not be being called ye. It's in a no musus, Nessa, and a more organizing Womana.
And the Upese, whatever we gave to 10 executives, the 10 is a wing of the NDC. Just like the TESCON is a wing of the MPP in the various institutions. We in NDC, we believed and we are trained and per our principles that we believe in. We believe in that we work for the common people. So our former president is coming and the flag bearer, inshallah, the incoming president is coming. The 10 executives wanted, they were not even part of our program. Nalerigu Midwifery and Nursing Training College, a stoppage there was not part of our program. So we were even taken by surprise when the students came and blocked the road, and the former president decided to have a discussion with them. So nothing was given out. We have seen WhatsApp chats and other things purported or giving out information that something was given out for the students. It is their work as 10 to coordinate whatever affairs in the institution on behalf of the NDC. So are they saying that we as regional executives too were paid for doing our job? Are they saying the Nalerigu constituency executives were paid for doing their job? The Yunyo, the Bunkurugu, the Wale Wale. This is just an attempt to hoodwink unsuspecting Ghanaians into believing that whatever the NDC, the resource that we had, that we got in Northeast region when the former president paid the visit, were resources that were cooked or were bought. We are not into monetizing the politics of this country. It is the MPP that is into that. And we want to ask that the people poured into the streets to see the former president just because they felt that the former president was doing well. Their town roads were being under construction. The nurses and midwifery training college, the buildings that were put there are yet to be completed. So they know who had them at heart. So that is just the reason that they poured into the streets to welcome and follow to the Deva grounds, but not that monies were given.
So is it prudent enough for students in campus to just come out on the streets to meet whoever, being a former president or president? Now, management of the school, no, and yeah, where? And yeah, are they not breaching the regulations of the school?
They said, who said management of the school weren't aware?
Oh, so you are telling us that you notified the management of the school?
I am not a 10 executive. You are saying that the management of the school wasn't aware, and I want to know where you got that.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me give you the source of my information. a statement has been issued from the management of the school, dissociating themselves from what happened.
That statement, who bears the statement? Who signed that statement? Can you give me the name?
They said management.
Management is so vague. You cannot just walk into Nalerigu and Midwifery Training College to ask for management. There is somebody called the manager who signed that statement.
They said management. I have told you, MC Makacho.
So you can see that these are all ploys and moves by the government. These are just ploy and moves by the government. Because if NDC is in government, I don't expect what is happening to happen. A letter cannot come from management and will not have somebody being at the helm of affairs signing this letter. This letter should have been signed so that we know that it is the principal, it is the administrator, it is the accountant, it is whosoever has signed this. But if you just issue a letter and say it's from management, it's so vague, it's so sweeping. You don't know who is management.
Okay.
This country is being managed by Akufo-Addo, but there are people who sign letters. Letters can come from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Defense, from the Executive Secretary of the President, from the Vice President office. So we know how letters are prepared. So if a letter is purported to come from management of Nalerigu Midwifery and Nursing Training College without somebody bearing or somebody signing on behalf of management, then the letter cannot be said to be at least factual or accurate.
Okay. Yeah. So, Moro, can you confirm to us that management in your way of what happened?
That I am saying 10 has executives, 10 has patrons, and the patrons are tutors in the various institutions. So definitely the patrons of 10 and the 10 executives could not have organized these students without getting management informed.
Per the information I will want to you understand, say, 10 and notify a management of a Nalerigu Nursing and Midwifery College.
That I am saying I cannot, in authority, confirm that they notify. But I'm saying that how do we do our work? 10 has executives and patrons, so definitely they would notify management.
Okay, it is a kobase school authorities in a way they call suya. Obedia to me say woman breaching the regulations of the school.
No, school authority hasn't said that because we are saying
Moro. What say you can't confirm? What say you can't confirm whether or not say woman notify the management of the school? So I'm asking you, say ekobase, if in case the management of the school were not notified, would you accept say they have breached the regulations of the school?
And I'm saying that 10 executives and patrons would have notified the management. But because we know the caliber of
and if they had
not,
not, my question is, if they had not, that is what I'm asking.
And I cannot speak for if they have not. I want to speak to the matter in issue now. The matter in issue is that 10 would notify them. We have organized program and they have notified. So I believe that 10 has notified the management of the school.
All right, but the other way around, you are defending said they have notified. The idea when him say it is a 1 more year. But my question is, so 1 more year, and no one to be so 1 more year. Would you accept? So 1 more breaching the regulations of the school?
When we get to the bridge, we'll cross it.
Okay, now, students here about Bonte, but yes, I know. Would you also know say A, B, and A, B, Crown and your students? I want Nalerigu Nursing and Midwifery College. I want to home be frame.
No, Munina, yes, students. Munina, yes, students. There was nobody there who attended the program without being a student.
And how can you authenticate that?
I can. Why would I, not being a student, and I decide to put on a nurse's uniform, put on whatever attire that they have as trainee nurses, and join a program.
Okay,
Why would I do that? The NDC doesn't lack following in the region. So we had the numbers to welcome the former president. So the 10 reps and the trainee nurses who poured out into the streets were just microcosm of whatever organization that we had put in place in terms of people getting people out to welcome the former president.
Now, many a year director of human resource are offering a Ministry of Health, Edin Komo, will confirm the statement issued by the school authorities. And now, Waka said there is going to be a full scale of investigations. One may change the findings. Now, what do you expect from such investigation?
It is because that is why we have issued the release, saying that the government machinery that MPP is hiding to at least coax and coerce the institution to give out information or to undertake whatever action that is not binding or that is not legal to be taken. We are aware of such moves. We know that some of the staff, and especially the principal and some of the students, have been victimized. They have started victimizing them. We are aware that some of the students today would be summoned into the office of the regional minister in Nalerigu. And we are closely monitoring that. We are saying that no one in that tertiary institution should be victimized for voluntarily showing his love for the ex-president. No one should be victimized because we have stated instances. Like I mentioned, on the 16th of March 2016, Dr. Bawumia visited Dambai College of Education. He got into the campus of the institution and campaigned. In this situation, the former president was moving to the Deba grounds and the students blocked the way. So he had to address them. So after that, they followed him to the Deba grounds to get whatever message that he was going to put to the people of Northeast region. So if you are victimizing an adult for taking a decision that is legal and that is given to him by the Constitution, the Constitution guarantees our free expression and association. So why should I be victimized for associating myself with A or B? Just because Akufo-Addo is in power, those rights or freedoms have been seized.
Anyway,
we cannot run the country like that.
Tomorrow, is it wrong, says school never be investigations at your phone?
It is very wrong. It is very wrong. The school, that is why I said the letter emanating from the school, I believe the letter has no substance. The letter has no, at least, legs to stand on. Why should a letter be coming from an institution like Nalerigu Nursing and Midwifery Training College without somebody signing the letter? And you want me to believe that the letter is coming from that? Even if the letter is coming, I believe that the letter was written under duress, just because the government wants to victimize them. So no, they agreed to write the letter, but nobody was willing to sign onto the letter.
And is it good, say you be encourage, say a student, say what campus? Na yenim a political wings akodo various tertiary institutions mo. Nebi adwumade bi ikoso, being it say your friends opposition party there bow, and I say a bemu mpanimfo na eba na sa wing be organize students na back out from campus na womo ababeshia safwe eno ye encourage sadie we ya proper.
This question would have been answered. It would have been appropriate if these questions were asked before the 2016 elections. If these questions were asked to Akufo-Addo and the MPP before the 2016 elections. But you, the media, failed to ask these questions. And now you are telling the NDC, those made up of the NDC, we are not Ghanaians. We shouldn't do what they were doing to get power. And besides, we are not even doing what they are doing because the MPP is not our standard. But we are saying it isn't humanly possible for the former president to have gotten away other than to address the students.
Okay.
And the students are adults. They can take any decision. And let me now just caution the BNI that they should not allow such noble profession to be used by the MPP. Just on Saturday evening, the BNI director called the 10th president, inviting him to his office today to answer questions. And we are saying that we are law-abiding party, we are law-abiding citizens, we would answer to whatever. But the BNI should make sure that if they are inviting our 10th president, it should be formal and official. It should be done according to the way they serve officially people to attend to their queries or to attend to answer questions whatsoever they have for them.
All right. So, are you suggesting, say, BNI invited President in a way?
The BNI invited him through a phone conversation. So we are waiting to get a return or to get the BNI called him today, telling him the time that he's supposed to be in their office. And we would be there in our numbers to accompany our president to the BNI's office.
All right. It's a which man penny visitor the back when purpose in tier students here koko shia no teacher upano. It has been achieved, right?
The purpose for the former president's visit was to inaugurate the new executive of Northeast Region and then to inaugurate other working committees and then to make a donation to be the new executives elected. A pickup, a brand new pickup, and a Dustin car was presented to the regional executives for the secretariat to be mobile, for the secretariat to be run successfully. And inshallah, we are doing this kind of empowerment, and then donations are done to enhance the party, make more gains in the region. And we are saying that the fears of the MPP is that the promises that were made to us in Northeast region haven't been fulfilled, not even a single one of them. The entire Northeast region has more than 1,000 villages. And as we speak, not even 10 dams have been constructed across the Northeast region. These are what we are demanding from the MPP, not just to come and be victimizing innocent citizens. The entire Northeast region, which has 6 districts, has no one factory. This is what we are demanding from them. As of now, people block highways to rob us. People block us even moving to our farms to rob. This is what we are complaining. This is what Akufo-Addo should fix. But not to victimize innocent or to interfere into running and management of tertiary institutions.
All right. One more question before you leave. Now what can be say a students, 2016 campaign, Dr. Baumia, per your own words, or by schools, our year northeast was that Sabrin the northern region, but northeast or not by schools who do more by year campaign. I don't know where campus and not quite year campaign, but this time around, students appear at your free campus. So, and you 2 different things near can say me.
This one, he went into the institution. This one, the students on their gate waved at a former president and to say crime. Going into it, and the difference is clear. The Nalerigu Senior High School isn't a tertiary institution. That is a secondary school, a second cycle institution. But he went in there with the sitting local government minister now, the current local government minister now, and MP for Nalerigu Gambaga constituency. They went into Nalerigu Senior High School to campaign. We have pictures of that with the secondary school students holding MPP flags, waving at them. We have pictures of that. And I'm saying that they went into Gambaga College of Education to campaign.
Okay.
We believe that it is not right that we start moving into the various institutions that we would do in the future. We are not saying that this threat that they are issuing to management of various institutions would prevent the NDC from going into the institutions to campaign. We would do that. Since the MPP saw it prudent to do in 2016 to get power, we would do that to take back the management of and affairs of this country to the right track. Because they are not moving this country, they are rather retrogressing us.
Utie Oha Exi Punk no. Needs FM.